the gorgeous new U.S. Bank Stadium. Today, we've got a good hit. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Here's Eric Weems now on the return. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right, and down he'll go at the 25. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. On second down, here's Ryan. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tammy, there. And it's second down. Second and 10 now. Ryan connects with Sanu right side. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Come anywhere close to the first down marker, and that gives us a turnover on downs.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
On third down, Bradford. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Hit as he threw it. Charles, that ball's got to come out quicker.
It does, and the way that happens, know where you need to go with the ball in pre-snap. Has to read the coverage, has to have a great idea so he knows he can get rid of it right now to an open receiver.
Because he had no back in there to protect him with that 5-wide set.
So you know what, you become your own blitz control because you've got to deliver the ball and know you're going to get hit.
To throw is Ryan. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? They needed that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
Second down now after the incompletion. Again on second and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to go for a big play. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 74 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
And And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And an alley to run. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Bradford now after the fumble recovery. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Here's the offense, and when you talk about this offense, you certainly have to talk about all-day AP, Adrian Peterson.
Does not shy away from contact. Also has the speed to go the distance. It's the rare combination that you get from one of the great runners of all time in the NFL. 2,000 yards every year is the goal. I never bet against him.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. They come out here in the eye. Bradford now. And incomplete here on third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So on fourth down, here's a punter, Jeff Locke, to kick it away. Back deep for the Falcons is Eric Weems. Fielded just inside the 20. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2, now third down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching there.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense.
And the pressure gets to Bradford, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Play action for Peterson. Now here's Bradford. It's complete to Diggs. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
They come out here in the eye. Bradford to throw it. And he's able to find Diggs. They convert on third with a gain of 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got a second down and 8 to start things out. On second down, Ryan. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Following the interception, Bradford. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now Bradford on second down. And he's got the hookup here. It's Kyle Rudolph. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball.
On first and 10, Bradford. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw it.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Terrence Newman with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. And now the offense operates in the red zone. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Here we go now.
First down, Bradford. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Here's Bradford. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And now it's 2nd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And Pointer, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap, and they exploited it.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sharif Floyd in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And look at this, another fake. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Captain Mutterland. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
They come up in an offset eye. Throwing, Bradford. That's caught at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Forbath to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. Taking it in at the 1. What a spin. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And the Vikings defense ready to head back out there now. And they forced 4 turnovers now in that last possession, most recently the interception.
I'd love to be in charge of their highlight video at the end of the season, though, because this game, you could cut it into one sequence, take away, take away, take away, take away, and everyone goes home happy. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd down. 2nd down now after the pass completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. A 1st down throw for Bradford. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Here's Matt Bosher now in punt formation, but as we've seen, that's no guarantee he'll punt the football. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
That's caught at the 3.
Offside, defense. Still 1st down.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. And the offense in a great spot. It's 1st and goal from the 3. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So we've reached... Hey, you. Yeah, you. John, why'd you skip Larry's halftime? I'm just kidding. I don't know who you are. But if you're John, I know you're pretty freaked out for a second. All right, let's get to the third quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've...
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. It's Desmond Trufant, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first. On second down, here's Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route.
Another interception picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them. I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They go play action here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come. Defense maybe trying to guess the snap count there, and it costs them 5 yards. So we've got a 2nd and 5. Now Bradford on second down. Left side caught by Diggs. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
First down, Bradford. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. The 20. Touchdown, Vikings.
Hello?
Cole?
With me and with... Huh?
Adam Thielen, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns.
You're watching our broadcast?
And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
In order
Right
to
now?
win the game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch.
How do you like the
He's one of
Vikings,
the
bro?
key guys in this one.
And you
Watch
gotta
this.
believe
I
they
tackle
get the
him on-
winning trick here as
Huh?
this one
Watch this.
continues to go.
Why?
Yes, you are. Bam. God, it shows that you are.
Now Forbath for the extra point.
Huh? What do you mean? We're live
He's got it, and the
streaming
lead
it, dude.
swells. It's 28-6.
I accidentally just hit the puppy with my
Drive summary,
controller.
4 plays,
He was standing
70
behind me.
yards.
Did I
And
spin
a
it
pretty
wrong?
good run there in the end to top it off.
No.
Landed.
My
Forbath
mom's
to send
not
it away
here.
now following the touchdown.
No.
Fielded about a yard deep.
No.
Yes, you can.
To just about the 25. Call it the
What does it say?
24-yard line.
All right. Lantern off the internet on your
The
phone.
Vikings defense getting
That's
ready
it.
to go. And the intercept.
Cole, can you watch it now?
The last time they were out there ended up leading to a touchdown.
So the only thing they didn't get really was the pick six, because that's what everyone wants.
Oh, you're watching it?
Take it immediately to the end zone, but their offense capitalized on the takeaway and turned it into the 6 points they were looking for.
Yeah, set them up. Touchdown. Their defensively.
You
He was
suck
looking
at
for Mohamed
this.
Sanu there.
Cole, you want to play
And that'll
Call of
bring
Duty
up
with
second
us?
down.
Because Buggy has
Not
to
too
play
many
it.
things get to a quarterback.
He had
of
to
this
live
magnitude,
stream
but I think
my
it's safe to say
thing,
that pressure can get to any quarterback.
my
He's
game,
obviously
when
a great
I was
franchise
If I make this
quarterback.
touchdown,
Felt the
we're playing Call
pressure,
of
threw
Duty.
it incomplete.
Yes, you are.
if he makes the touchdown,
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. Caught
oh
by
God,
Touchdown.
the 40.
yeah.
He's at the 30.
go, 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 touchdown! Come on!
Mohamed Sanu,
Here, Ashton, end your live stream.
75 yards.
To be
And the Falcons
continued.
get a bit closer.
End your live stream.
Fan, is
Why?
there anything
So Cole can
prettier
watch
than a
it on my
well-executed
share
post route?
play.
No.